In today's schooling system, there are many issues that have become prevalent in recent years. Our district is fighting these issues by implementing a program called ReDesign. ReDesign is a district-wide program that looks to change some of the aspects of traditional schooling and instead focus on more individualized programs of studies. In Kansas, for every 100 freshman students, only 86 graduate high school. Many people believe that this is largely due to the fact that students do not think that their high school education is relevant to their career and future endeavors. This decrease of students graduating could be combated by students taking programs specific to their future.
One way that the students would be able to be exposed to their future career opportunities is through the internship program that Clay Center Community High School currently offers. We strongly believe that students should be able to take the job internship class relating to any career cluster that they would like to. Currently, at the high school, students are only allowed to take the job internship class if the job they are interning for is agriculturally related. At CCCHS, there are 4 students enrolled in this class. If the requirements for internship were not as strict, that would allow more students to participate in the program. This program prepares students for what the workforce would be like after their schooling. We would like to see students to be able to either intern, long-term shadow, or apprentice in any career field. We will focus mainly on the agricultural, medical, and mechanical fields.
When we sent a survey out to all juniors and seniors at CCCHS, we discovered that only 11% of students were enrolled in the internship class. When asked if students would like to internship or long-term shadow in any career field, not strictly ag-related, 97% of students said that they would. Most of the students were interested in interning or shadowing in the medical field as a nurse, dental hygienist, physical therapist, or as a pharmacist. Students were also particularly interested in the mechanical and engineering career fields.
It is important that students within our district have business owners and career professionals that are willing to let them observe their careers. We asked several people for their thoughts on the schooling system and the opportunity it does or doesn't offer. First, we interviewed Brian Rieger at Perfection Auto Body.
Would you allow students to shadow this type of career in high school at your business and then work for you after?
Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. We're always looking for motivated kids or kids that everything's we're looking for the right personalities and the right motivation from kids. But yeah, absolutely. Shadowing is really good. I love to have kids come in the shop and watch what's going on.
At CCCHS, students have the opportunity to have internship. Do you see this opportunity as being beneficial for a career such as yours?
Absolutely. I think if a high school student could do an internship or at least come in and spend some time in a shop, it would at least give them the ability to see what happens in a body shop. I think we get in our minds, what happens in jobs that we look forward to, but when we get our hands on, we'll either maybe get more interested or less interested. But I think we would definitely be interested in doing an internship with kids. We actually done one with a previous student. Addison Keene did some internship work with us, and he's going to start with us full time. He works for us now while he's in school. But yeah, absolutely.
Brian Rieger supported the idea of long-term job shadowing and internship for his career field. He stated that it would be very beneficial in helping students decide if this is the job they want to do for their future. For internship, he said students would most likely have to already have knowledge over what to do before they would decide to let them intern. For long-term job shadowing, students would be able to come in and ask questions, see what they do on a day-to-day basis, and observe how the business is run.
Our next interview was with Annette Smith. She did not take the typical path to her career in the medical field. So do you need a license or degree to do dental assisting?
I think there are schools where you can go to become a dental assistant, but I did not. I just had on-the-job training.
So along those lines, do you think that it would be beneficial if students could job shadow or go into careers and just shadow for a little bit and not be restricted to just ag-related careers?
Oh, I think it would be wonderful. Our middle daughter, Anna, is going through the Medical Explorer program up at the hospital that they just started, and I'm very excited about that. Because there are so many different types of careers out there that you don't know about. I mean, in our area, we know maybe about those, but they're around the country or world, there are so many others maybe that we aren't familiar with. So just to get a little experience, I mean, if you can't handle blood, you're not going to want to be in the medical field or possibly become a veterinarian or a dental assistant, because there's blood there too.
And what changes would you like to see in our district's educational system?
Well, I think when you brought up the job shadowing, I think that's really important. In the things I've been reading regarding technical skills, the plumbing, heating, air conditioning, just mechanics, things that we use all the time, and those careers pay well.
John Kelly is a physician at Clay County Medical Center. We asked him about opportunities our students have at Clay County Medical Center and his opinions on what students could gain from a long-term job shadow.
Currently, CCCHS only allows students to internship in agriculturally related careers. Do you think that medical field internships or long-term shadowing opportunities would be beneficial to students?
Absolutely. If somebody had an interest in medicine, whether it's in nursing or being a physician or a PA or nurse practitioner or a physical therapist or occupational therapist or speech therapist or even medical administration. I mean, the business side of medicine, there's all kinds of different jobs. I mean, a hospital in a community like this probably employs more people than any other business in town. And so there's lots of opportunities for employment in a hospital setting, even if you're not a doctor.
Yeah.
John Kelly supported students participating in a shadowing program with the hospital. He believes it is very beneficial for students to get to experience the day-to-day duties of a profession before deciding to make it into their career. Dr. Kelly also thought that it would be very capable for an opportunity as such to be made in partnership with the hospital, Clay County Medical Center.
We also believe that it is very beneficial to get students' input regarding the program. First, we interviewed Cameron Osborne and asked him about the internship opportunity he has been able to have. Are you in an ag internship?
Yes, currently I am.
What do you do in ag internship?
Right now I work at Double L Manufacturing, which is a fabrication with metal shop. Pretty much my job is when I first started working there, my job was to cut up metal for scrap, and currently I'm unable to work, but recently I have been able to do more stuff like welding and working with the robot welder and the plasma cutter.
Next, we interviewed Emily Sweet about her high school education. She was unable to be involved with the internship class for her first semester of high school because of the limitations that were put on the course.
What is your name and grade?
My name is Emily Sweet and I'm a senior.
What do you have planned for your future?
I'm going to attend Fort Hays State University and major in radiology.
Are you involved in the internship class? Why or why not?
No, I am not, because you have to have like an ag-based job and you have to take like ag classes, which I've taken, but I don't have a job that's like ag-based, so I can't go to it.
If there was anything you could change about our educational system, what would it be?
For the internship, I would definitely open it up for everyone, because some people, like, school is not necessary for them to be here for 7 hours and actually be doing stuff. Like, they could go to work and actually help their families out, because that's like where they need to be, instead of doing stupid schoolwork.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Our group reached out and contacted a recent graduate from CCCHS. We were unable to get an interview from him due to his busy schedule, but rather had him answer the following questions via email. We interviewed Kareem Hamada, valedictorian from the class of 2018 and a student at KU majoring in human biology with an emphasis in biology. He also attends a paramedic program at Kansas City, Kansas Community College. The first question we asked him was, would you have liked different course options at CCCHS? If so, which ones? He answered this by sharing, "For such a small school, we have an amazing breadth of courses, but a lot of them seem to be centered around agriculture." He believes he personally would have benefited more from biological science courses. We also asked Kareem if he participated in the internship or work release programs at CCCHS, and if he would have benefited from looser requirements for these programs. Kareem stated that he participated in the work release program and worked at the local ambulance station every other day for 4 hours. This allowed him to be at the center of the emergency care of patients. He also wrote that the internship program still used a system that was based almost solely on agriculture work. If these requirements could be altered, it would give many more students the opportunity to participate in these programs.
Thank you for listening to our redesign project. We hope you value our thoughts, opinions, and suggestions.
We look forward to seeing the impact redesign has on our school and community.